Hey guys, just want to say thank you so much to all of you that watched my recent video about Afghanistan. It's been a really painful time for all of the Afghans around the world watching our country fall apart and just knowing the heartbreaking situation that the civilians in Afghanistan are experiencing, which is unfathomable. To live in 40 years of consistent war, lack of food, people die from cold winters. There's 21,000 displaced Afghans currently, and it's just getting worse. So with the video that I posted, I'm in deep gratitude to Senator Red Dawn Foster, United States Senator, who reached out to me asking what she can do to help bring awareness. And I really wasn't sure, to be honest with you. She asked me to maybe put together a letter. She might put together a press release or take the letter to Congress. So I took the last few days of having conversations with subject matter experts in this area, former Afghan ambassadors and others that have lived through these experiences and have firsthand knowledge, just to make sure that I represent the situation as best as possible. So I wrote this letter to the senator, and I will read it to you. And I already sent it to her, so she's already reached out to me. We will have a follow-up discussion on what next steps are. To the Honorable Senator Red Dawn Foster. Dear Senator, I'm writing this letter to you as an American citizen who is a political asylum refugee born in Kabul, regarding the dire situation in my birth country that not only affects the Afghan people, but deeply impacts the national security of the United States as well as the safety of all Western countries. The terrorist organization, the Taliban, which was created and funded by Pakistan, along with Pakistan's military and intelligence, ISI, they are carrying out a proxy war against Afghanistan through the Taliban. The withdrawal of the U.S. troops was the wrong decision, as it not only allows a Taliban stronghold in Afghanistan, it allows for one of the world's largest terror organizations to gain significant power and resources, which they will eventually use against the United States. Early September 2001, U.S. ally and Afghan guerrilla commander Ahmad Shah Massoud warned America of an upcoming terrorist attack on U.S. soil. His warnings were not heeded. He was murdered on September 9, 2001, 2 days before the unforgettable tragedy of September 11th. America must not look the other way right now, because we are in danger of facing another repeat, but this time it could be far worse than anyone could imagine. The Taliban are taking territory after territory in Afghanistan. They are reversing any and all progress the country has made. Women are receiving public lashings for going to the market without a male family member escorting her. They are demanding a list be made of all the girls aged 15 to 45 who are unmarried to be forced into marriage to Taliban soldiers. The Taliban are known to sell their wives into sex slavery and sex trafficking. There is a war against women and children that every world leader needs to stand up against. This is a humanitarian crisis. Afghanistan's opium trade, ran by the Taliban, provides significant revenue to Pakistan. If Pakistan lost control of the opium, their economy would collapse and they would lose power. The drugs are exported through the Karachi port in Pakistan. The ISI generals financially benefit from this, as they are part of the drug cartel. Afghanistan also has one of the largest reserves in the entire world of the limited resource lithium. Lithium is what runs cell phones, electric cars, and many of today's and the future's technologies. Whoever controls Afghanistan controls the lithium. Whoever controls that lithium owns the future. The Taliban are people that lack humanity and have no respect for a person's dignity or human life. They are a virus that exists in the world, and if they are not eradicated, this virus will spread all over the world, bringing their darkness and destruction to every corner of the globe. They must be stopped. The United States must continue to support the Afghan military with weapons, and especially support the Afghan Air Force on behalf of the Afghan people, on behalf of Americans. I urge Congress to put pressure on the Biden administration to put together a meaningful and consistent strategy to put pressure on Pakistan using economic and political sanctions, isolations, etc., if they continue to support the Taliban. If the current Afghan government collapses, the entire democratic system will collapse. The United States must do the right thing, not only for Afghanistan, but for the American people and for the future of the world. Sincerely, Arzo Yusuf, an American patriot.